Hey, what is going on, guys? Z here. Now in this video I have the Philips BT5200/16. This is the 16. I know they have a few versions. They have a 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm not sure what the difference is, but anyways, this is the Series 5000 beard trimmer. So going ahead and looking at the beard trimmer, we do have the matte finish plastic right here. We have the turn dial, which is rubber. This is a rubber turn dial. It goes all the way to 0.4 millimeters and all the way up to 10 millimeters. So that is a lot actually. So again, from 0 to 4 to 10. Now from 0 to 4 to actually to 1, there's not much of a change there. And I'm gonna zoom in, I'm gonna focus on that so you guys will see. So I'm gonna take it from 0 to 4 to 1 and you guys will see there's not much of a difference there. And there you go, there's 1. So I'm gonna take it down now. Let's see if you can see a difference. Just focus there. So there is a small difference again. It's like a part of a millimeter, so there's not going to be much difference. Now, anyway, this is the beard guide trimmer. So depending on the length of the beard that you want, this will give it to you. This guide right here. So if you want it really short, you go really short. You want it really long. The longest is 10 millimeters. Now this can be removed easily actually. You just pull it. I'm just going to try to keep the focus there. You pull it and you take it off to reveal the stainless steel metal blade. And you can see the Philips name right there on there. That is a very nice blade. I'm going to try to focus on there, try to give you guys. It looks really, really nice. Looks very sharp, if I might add. I'm just going to turn it on just to show you guys. As you can see, that is a nice blade right there. Now, unfortunately, this blade will not give you a detailed cut. It is not a detailing blade, so if you did want to get a detailed cut or shave, then this will not be the trimmer for that. Now, there are a bunch of tutorials online that you could find if you did want to make your blade, turn your blade into a detailing blade by using a bunch of sandpaper and stuff like that, but I don't know if I would recommend that. So now in order to put this back on right here, the guide, you just slip it on. It could get a little bit confusing the first time, but you just slip it on and you push down and it'll click into place. And if you wanted to, you just push the dial all the way back and that'll put it back all the way to 0.4 millimeters. So looking at the top there, we have the Philips logo, the Series 5000, as you guys can see there. Down there you got the millimeter, you got the rubber dial that turns, and it turns actually from both sides. We got the on-off power switch, which actually has an LED indicator in there when the battery is low. Going down, obviously we do have the matte finish plastic. We have the port, a charging port. It's got the two-pronged right there, two-pronged charging port. Now this is not your average charger. This is not your average charging charger. You can see it's very small. It's actually tiny compared to the other ones, that from the other trimmers that I've had. Let's just put the charger aside. Now another thing that comes into the box, since I did show you the charger, this little cleaning brush right here, it's kind of tiny. Let's go back to the trimmer, sorry. In the back we do have some of the wording here. It tells you of all the cautions and tells you the logo, tells you only to use with the Philips HQ 8505 adapter, made in China. For household use only, and it is waterproof. Now the whole device is not waterproof, so you cannot stick this into the shower with you, but the top head, this part is waterproof, so that means that you could actually stick this part in the water. Now this part, I would not recommend you stick that in the water because you will damage your device, but this part is actually rated for sticking in the water. You can stick that in the water, clean it out, or you can use the brush. It's really up to you. And that's pretty much what it comes with. It comes with the charger, and then it comes with, this is the box. It comes with some paperwork. If you guys did want to see the unboxing of this, I will post it towards the end of this video. So go ahead and scroll towards the end of this video if you did want to see the unboxing of this. Now I'm going to show you guys how this shaver actually performs, how this beard trimmer actually performs. So let's go ahead and get right to that. So now as you guys can see, I am now trying to get a close-up shave with the 0 on this trimmer. Now I can't unfortunately get a close-up shave no matter how many times I go over the same area. It just doesn't do it because the blade is just not meant for that close-up of a shave. Now I think this has to do with the fact that the top blade and the bottom blade, as you can see there, they're just not the same, they're not equal in length. So we have the top part and the bottom part when they're both cutting. The top part is actually higher than the bottom part, significantly higher, so that is the reason why I don't get a close-up shave with this trimmer. So now to give you guys a comparison, this T-blade right here is from my Wahl Lithium Ion trimmer. And as you can see there, the space between the two blades is actually not that big. Sorry for the mess with all the hair, I just wanted to try this out. Now as you can see there, the blade is not, the bottom part of the blade is not far away from the other scissor part of the top blade. So that is why I get a close-up shave with my Wahl Lithium Ion trimmer as opposed to the Phillips trimmer, which the blade is very far apart from the bottom part of the blade. So now the cut on this is actually very good. Again, it does cut very nicely, but unfortunately it doesn't cut close up. So that's that. Now going ahead and using the trimmer guide, I find it to be very restrictive in terms of cutting long hairs. I feel like it's almost like a shield that's blocking the long hairs from getting in there. So it's not actually cutting efficiently. So now to show you guys what I'm talking about, this is an attachment for a Wahl Lithium Ion trimmer. And as you can see, the hairs are flowing through so nicely. You can see that it's like a comb. Just all the hairs go in there so nicely. But now when I take the attachment for the Phillips hair trimmer and I try to put my beard hair through there, it's restrictive. It's not going through. Not all of it is going through. So it's kind of frustrating because if I were to trim all that hair off, then I'd have to go over the hairs quite a few times. So this would definitely classify as being non-efficient. So now after finishing up with the trimmer, I went ahead and rinsed the top off since the top is waterproof. Now I did find that even though rinsing the top, I found water coming out of all the cracks. So I definitely don't recommend putting this in water, even though it is stated as 100% waterproof for the top. If you did need to clean the trimmer after using it, I would highly recommend using the brush, the small little brush that it comes with, or if you did have another brush, then I would recommend using that instead of water. So the trimmer measures just over 7 inches with the beard guide on. Adding and removing the main blade is actually quite simple. It has a little groove in there, so you stick that in there and you basically measure that up and you lean it on to the actual trimmer. So it's pretty simple. Now some of the things I would have liked to have seen with this trimmer is a T-blade for that extra wide cut. Another thing I would have liked to have seen is a foil attachment so that you get that close-up shave. Now unfortunately this trimmer does not come with any of those. It just comes with whatever you see here, whatever I'm showing you. Now for that price, $69, that is a little bit expensive. That is more on the expensive side. Overall, I'd have to say that this is an okay trimmer. And the reason why it's just okay is because 1, it doesn't give you a close-up shave, so if you did want that close-up shave, this trimmer will not give that to you. 2, it doesn't come with any attachments besides for the universal attachment that you see there on the table. 3, I wouldn't rely on the fact that this is rated as waterproof just because I had water coming out of all the cracks when I did just immerse the top part in water. And of course 4, the price. So just short of $70, you won't be getting much for the price, considering there are other trimmers out there that come with far more attachments that are cheaper and definitely more capable than this trimmer. So guys, that is going to be it for my review on the Philips BT5200 Series 5000 beard trimmer. If you did find this review helpful, give me a thumbs up. It does help me out a lot, and if you did have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.